Self-culture report. Culture not only symbolizes a country, but also is an identity that is deeply rooted in the hearts of the individuals. In China, culture is deeply influenced by historical, social, and physiological traditions that shape everybody's identity, behavior, and communication styles. Being a country, my cultural identity is established through the connection of tradition and modernity, which is very much affected by the country's history, family upbringing, and social environment. I'm a Han Chinese, and my cultural identity varies predominantly from the fundamental Chinese values such as fairly, pretty, inequality, collectivities, and respect for others. These actions videos have thoroughly influenced my outlook on family and social responsibility. I'm deeply rooted in traditional culture, yet I'm constantly undergoing a process of shaping my cultural identity in modern social settings. During my years of primary and secondary education, I learned not only the subject matter touch, but also developed a better understanding of Chinese culture through reading classical lecture, historical texts, and traditional culture. The culture of the festival have taken part in my grouping as well. Both the occasions of the surprise festival and the mid-autumn festival and are not only the time I get to meet all my family members together, but they are also times at which I learn lots about our cultural ramification. I realize the continuation and agreement of the traditional Chinese culture through these festivals. At the same time, as a woman, I have been exposed to traditional gender roles as well as modern ideas of gender equality, so my perception of the same has been influenced by both. In some cultures, women have the main responsibility of caring for the family, while men are in charge of finances. However, the progress of modernization and increased awareness of gender equality have allowed me to see diversity and flexibility of gender roles on a personal level. I take the view that gender is no longer a short or runway through the culture that can easily procure our care and personal goals, but an intent that we can express in difficult way. Class has a home effects on my cultural identity too. My social class not only affected my education and career openings, but also influenced my values and my methods of communication. I was luckier than the case from poor families and went to same school. Interprofessional interactions are the main areas in which my class only influences my behavior. After that, the social indictment factor are I'm more likely to focus on the themes of the social studies and developing care and personal economic goals. Inquietly, I'm more likely to look at the corners of the language and the province of communication in formal occasions. In Korea, my culture in has been affected by the mix of tradition and modernity, collectivity team and individualism, garden and class. That is how these cultural aspects do not only build my personality, but play a main part in marking my communication and interaction with others on a daily basis, much more effective and flexing myself and society's expectation in the global world. Being on a much difficult level, planners, entertainers, and pursuit of harmony add up to the transformative influence cultural roles have had on my communication skills. In China culture, planners and implicit theory and executive components of communication ever since I was young. I have been taught to show planners to others, especially when I am talking to others or surprise. I will stay away from the direct way of speaking and opt for an implicit way of communication. When I communicate with elderly or senior members of my family, I tend to speak in a more formal way, use polite terms, and be more careful, honoring and recognizing the elderly and authority is an act of life that is indispensable at home and at work. And when I talk to my friends, my language is clear and needed, signifying my willingness to be motivated in every circumstance. Chinese culture also places a great deal of stress on non-verbal communication. For instance, I maintain less air contact with others or surprises in a formal setting to convey respect. In a more relaxed setting, I communicate concern through non-verbal means such as smiling and nodding beside bodily gestures play an important role in the communication of emotions, especially by using body language. I could make the expression more vivid. In more serious scenarios, I have to contract my body language to ensure propriety and orderliness. Overall, my cultural identity has a significant impact on my conversation approach, where the absolute priority is given to tranquility, politeness, and harmony in a formal setting. On the other hand, I also have the capacity to change the cellular of my communication according to the regular social environment, which includes protects of culture, sensitivity, and adaptability.